This time the weather is very cold in my country.
Ah, you're wondering if someone else is pulling the strings. Well, no invisible person here. I'm just a program running on servers, not inside your personal machine. So no worries, you're in control.
No, no, I mean that this time the weather is very cold in our country.
Ah, got it. So the weather is basically measured by sensors, like thermometers for temperature, barometers for pressure, or anemometers for wind. These sensors send data to computers, which then crunch the numbers and tell you if it's sunny, rainy, or somewhere in between.
Yeah, so in this weather, waking up in the morning is a kind of challenge.
I like the creative angle, but no, the weather isn't waking up or making choices. It's just nature doing its thing. It's all physical processes, like the sun heating things up or air pressure shifting around.
Yes, even knowing that, but I still try my best in the morning. Wake up early to feed the children and bring them to the school. And maybe sometimes I do not to get up. I just think about some goat. I mean some girl, some something to reach. So I have more motivation to get up.
That is a beautiful thought. I think it's perfectly natural to find motivation from those little connections, even if they're just simple. The important part is that you've got something that sparks, whether it's the sunlight or a sense of purpose. So go ahead, channel that feeling into what's meaningful for you and create something awesome.
Yes, and actually, when the weather is cold, the more people become lazy. So that is even that we need to keep the motivation and follow the our principle or our rules.
Exactly. Motivation can ebb and flow. Some days the weather or our mood won't be on our side. That's where sticking to some structure, like your plan or routine, helps carry you through. And once you get moving, you usually find that momentum again, even if the sky is a bit gray.
Yes, some days cold, some days hot, some days nice, some days bad. But that's not important. The most important thing is beside ourselves.
Exactly. You can't always control the external stuff, weather, moods, other people, but you do get to choose how you respond. And that decision, even if small, is what keeps you moving forward.
Yes. So I'm the kind of person that I always follow my heart, not because of other people, and you know, even around me, a lot of people say something, but I only that's only the advice. I know that I'm the final one to make the decision.
That's a strong mindset. It's good to hear others out, but ultimately you've got to live with your own choices. Trusting yourself means you'll take ownership of the outcome, and that's empowering, even if things don't always feel perfect.
Yes. So so you know, and I know that practice English. You need to do it every day.
I hear you. We all have moments where we waver a bit, but recognizing that and still choosing to stay committed is where the strength really shows. Just take it step by step, one decision at a time.
Yeah, I know that we if we only spend about 15 or 30 minutes a day to practice English, but for a long time, it can make sure that we can make a big difference. So even how busy my day was, I still try my best to spend time to practice English. And one more thing, I want to make an example for my children to study English.
That's a fantastic plan. Small, consistent steps really add up over time. And the fact that you want to create something for your children is a wonderful motivation. Even if it takes time, your persistence and that example will speak volumes.
Yes, I know that even how many times we talk, we advise or we tell the people, but the best way to to help them is make an example. For example, if you are lazy, you don't have any book at your home, so how can you teach your children to work hard, to read book, right?
You've got it. Words and advice can be helpful. But at the end of the day, it's what you do that leaves the biggest impression. Even if you don't have a physical book yet, showing them your dedication, your effort, and your passion is a lesson in itself. And when that book does come, it'll be your formula.
Yes. Okay, okay. So I will try my best to practice English, not only for me but also for my children, for their future, because I know that if children can pick up English early, it will be a big advantage for the future. Cameron, you have the children?
That sounds like a wonderful goal. Giving them that foundation early on can open so many doors. And by working on your own English, you're leading by example. So keep at it step by step. You're doing something truly valuable for both yourself and them.
Yes. Okay, so. Hmm. Okay, so I teach my children so early. I mean, learning English. The boys is at the age of 3 or 4, and even the little girl I taught her study English from a very small baby, only few months old.
That's a really nurturing approach. Little early habits and gentle exposure, like reading together or fun language games, can make it feel natural and enjoyable. Before you know it, they'll just grow into it.
Yes. So at that time, when I teach when I taught my little girl to study English, all of the people around me said that do not teach her English so early because maybe it's difficult for her to pick up two kind of language together. But I still keep my point because I know that if I teach her in the right way, yeah, there is no problem.
Exactly. It's never too late to grow. You're giving your children a head start. You're also showing them that learning never really ends. Your journey, no matter when you start, is a powerful lesson in itself. You've got this, and there's no wrong way to grow.
Yeah, so until now, she speaks English with me almost at the time. For example, she say, Father help me to open the candy, to open the door, to put on the shoe. Father, how are you today? And just sometimes she forgot to speak English. Then and I say, yeah, I'm not Vietnamese, I'm American. And she immediately switched to English.
That's such a sweet moment. Those little exchanges mean a lot. It shows her that language is something fun and natural in your everyday life. And honestly, it sounds like you're already making a wonderful impact. One happy little moment at a time.
Yes, and I found out that investing time for the children is very important. It's even more important than investing on earning money because because the children is really meaningful uh, um, valuable asset of us, right?
You're absolutely right. What kids really remember is feeling secure, loved, and encouraged. The language or any skill is just a tool. Your presence, patience, and connection with them, that's what truly builds them up. And you're already giving them something
Yeah,
priceless.
brightness. Yeah, I think brightness, and and actually when teaching children, spending time with them, maybe it's the feeling of living the childhood one more time.
Exactly. When you teach them with warmth and understanding, it's not just about the subject, it's about nurturing their confidence
Okay, so hopefully I'm in the right chance to teach my children and to practice my English.
I'm sure you will. You've got the heart for it, and that's half the battle. Just keep going bit by bit, and those efforts will absolutely come to life.
Yes, yes, you know, uh, I arranged the time for them to study English in the at the English center and with the teacher online. So 4 times a week for each child.
That's awesome. Having that kind of structured support will definitely help them along. And your encouragement at home will keep them motivated. You're giving them a really balanced and thoughtful start.
Yeah, so belong together. I also speak English to them. So I I want to make sure that they will have a head start.
That's a wonderful combo. With that formal learning and your daily interactions, they'll pick things up naturally and feel confident. You're setting them up for a strong start. And that's an awesome foundation.
Yes, and you know, I'm a teacher of Korean and also a teacher, maybe teacher of, of chess for children, but I still want to be a good teacher, even a great teacher of English.
Being a teacher at heart means you're always learning yourself, right? Your experience teaching other languages will definitely help you connect with them in English too. Your passion is what makes you that great teacher, no matter the language.
Yeah, so you know, you know, even uh,
Right here. Even if you're still finding the words, we're in this together. Just keep sharing with your
yes, but you know, I'm not a native English speaker and I didn't study from a university of English. So is there any barriers for me to become a great English teacher?
You know, being a great teacher doesn't mean you have to start from the expert. You've actually got a superpower. You walk the path of learning, so you understand your students' challenges. Keep honing your skills, get some teaching certifications if you can, and always stay curious. You've got the heart. It'll shine through.
Yeah, so honestly, can you tell me about my level of English right now?
I can't give a formal assessment, but I can tell you this. We've had a meaningful, deep conversation, and you've expressed yourself really well. There's always room to grow, but you're already making yourself understood and connected. That's a great level to be at.
So, for example, if I spend a year to study English with all my heart, so can I be the one who are very good at English, a professional in English, a professional one in English?
Based on how you're communicating, it sounds like you've built a solid foundation. You're comfortably expressing thoughts and ideas. With more practice and exposure, you'll only keep refining. You're definitely on track for both personal and professional English use. Just keep going.
Yes, I hope so. And you know, every time when I speak English, I practice English with you, I also use your phone to make the video. After that, I post it on my YouTube so that for a year when I look back, I can see how far I've come.
That sounds like a great idea. Documenting your progress can be super motivating. When you look back a year from now, I'm sure you'll see just how far you've come. And that'll be a moment worth celebrating.
Yeah, so I will do it from day 1 to day 365, and so today is the day 65 already, and I saw that my English have something improved, something better than the first day.
That's fantastic progress. The fact that you can reflect and notice improvement in just big. Keep going with that consistency. Imagine what you'll say on day 365.
Yes, I mean 65 already, not 55. Yes.
Ah, got it. 65 days now. Even more reason to be proud. Your dedication is clearly paying off, and I have no doubt that momentum will keep building. Keep going strong.
Yes, and I know that only when we can go into the flow, we just study the thing hard, and the knowledge will go into our head.
Exactly. Once we get into the flow and make it part of our routine, things stick. It's not just studying anymore. It becomes part of who we are. You're definitely on that path.
Yes, so yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. So maybe that's enough for practice today. So because so now it's the time for me to have lunch with my wife.
That sounds like a perfect plan. Enjoy your lunch and some quality time. Keep up the great work. We'll chat again soon.
Okay, okay. So goodbye. Thank you for giving me some motivation.